Taehyung, gazing lovingly at his sleeping queen. Wake up, my little one. Wake up, haven't you slept long enough? Why? Shifting under the blanket and covering her face. No, I want to sleep. Taehyung, little one, I made breakfast for us. Now wake up. You still sleeping, shaking your head and pulling the blanket around you. Taehyung, if you don't wake up, I might have to start to eating alone breakfast which was made by me. His words told you awake in quickly. He intentionally said that because he knows that how foodie you are. Why no way? Don't eat my breakfast, Taehyung, smirking as he tried to say something. No, little one, now you have a choice. What will it be? Why, nothing. I just want to sleep. Good night, Taehyung. Oh, that's not an option. Before you can react, he scooped you up in his arms, making you little annoying. Whine, pouting, eyes half closed. Please, just a little more sleep. I want to sleep more. Ignoring your pleas, Taehyung going out from the bedroom with his head high. He placed you on the kitchen counter while you are yawning, your eyes heavy with sleep. Taehyung kissing your head with a smile. Little one, now open your eyes and give me my morning gift. Van shaking her head innocently. No, no, I won't. Taehyung cackling. No, little one, that wasn't. That was just a tease. Now give me a real gift, please. Then I will give you a breakfast which was made by me. Van looking away from him. No, I can't. I will not eat because I didn't do my best. Hearing your response, Taehyung burst into laughter, leaving you shocked. Why are you laughing at me? It's true, isn't it? Then why? Taehyung interrupting you with laughing. Ha ha ha. His laughter annoying you even more. You attempt to climb down from the kitchen counter, but he stopped you while saying continuously sorry to you, and finally, you give him apologize. After talking to each other and start to argue a little bit, making him cackle, and you are little angry when a little angry with a pout. No, it's not. That's not good idea of yours, Taehyung. If you didn't like it, you can also give your suggestion. Van shocked and with wide eyes, no way. I am not a fool who will agree with your decision. And now I want to go for cleaning my teeth. Okay, now bye, Taehyung. Okay, then we will eat your favorite pizza and pasta. Hearing the mention of your favorite dishes, your mouth start watering. You nod continuously like a child. Fine. Quickly, quickly, I want pizza and pasta. I will come up, hurry up, okay? Your mind forget about the earlier little argument. Now completely focus on the thought of delicious food. Taehyung smile as your reaction and thus as you say, Othapo, it's been a 3 months since your wedding with Taehyung. It wasn't an arranged or love marriage, but it is managed by Taehyung, who had fallen for you first. Your kindness, playful nature, and innocence made him fall for you even more. Now he can't imagine starting his morning without hearing your sweet and honest voice. He doesn't allow you to do any work around the mansion because to him you are the queen of his heart. In this 3 months of marriage, he hasn't let you visit your parents' home. Time skip in the living room. Today is a Sunday, so Taehyung didn't go to his office and decided to spend time with you. He is the mansion while you are watching cartoon and eating chips made by Taehyung. For a quick call with his manager, Taehyung walked a little away from you to answer the phone. Van, laughing cutely, watching cartoon. Ha, my favorite cartoon. After finishing his call, Taehyung walked past to you and playfully start to annoying you with words. Van, why do you always Disturb me when I was watching my favorite cartoon. Don't disturb me. Taehyung sitting beside you with a serious expression. Yeah, because you like his innocent. While answering while still focused on the TV. Yeah, it's true, just like me. This cartoon is just for me. Taehyung smirking. Yeah, just like you. You both are disturbed when the doorbell rings, which make you a little annoying. When cutely, Taehyung opens the door. It's disturbing me. You turn towards him with a childish expression, making Taehyung listen to you and do it without any further objection. Taehyung placing his hand on your head as he gets up from the sofa softly. I see who dares to disturb my little one, okay? You nod and go back to watching your favorite cartoon while Taehyung opens the door as he sees the couple in front of him. Anger starts to visible on Taehyung's face. How dare you come here, Mrs. Kang? Mrs. Kang about to hold Taehyung's hand, but Taehyung step back to avoid. Oh dear, you are still upset with us. We are sorry for that. Taehyung, don't you dare say her name with your. His loud scolding make you flinch. You realize he is starting to scold someone again. When getting up, do I have to calm him down? Mrs. Kang about to walk, but Taehyung don't be sad. I won't say anything to your wife. Instead, we are happy with your decision that you finally got married. I am happy, she says the last sentence while looking towards Mr. Kang, who nods with a smirk that Taehyung noticed. Taehyung, trying to control his anger, now get lost, otherwise I will do something you didn't expect. Before Taehyung can complete his word, you walk towards them with a confused look and looking at them. Van, reaching Taehyung and holding his hand, looking at Mr. and Mrs. Kang. Who are they? Taehyung. No, little one, you go. I will come. You don't need to be. No, who are they? Mrs. Kang. So you are my daughter-in-law. You look so pretty and beautiful. I'm glad my son chose you for his life partner. You are still processing what just happened, and Taehyung doesn't like that Mrs. Kang is saying and talking to you, Taehyung, with her dark gaze, stay away from my wife. Van, what are they? They called me daughter-in-law, so they must be your parents. Taehyung was about to tell you the truth, but before he could speak, Mr. Kang interrupted, grabbing your attention. Mr. Kang, with a smile, yeah, we are his parents, but he is a little upset with us. That's why he was going to say no to you. Van, bowing to them with a respect, oh, I'm sorry, mom and dad, I didn't know anything about you. Taehyung was about to stop you, but you looked up him with angry and childish eyes and told him to bow. Taehyung never say no to you, so he doesn't argue. He was about to explain everything to you about his and his parents. But before he could, you just glared at him. Ryan, mom, dad, please come. Taehyung didn't like that they were coming into his mansion, but he kept quiet. He thought he would explain everything to you when you both had some alone time together. For now, he acts nice for you. His parents come in the living room and sit on the sofa. Your mother-in-law eyes fall on the TV where you are watching cartoon. Mrs. Kang smile. I think my daughter-in-law still like childish. That's why she is watching cartoon on TV. Your eyes go on the TV as his mother taunts you, which Taehyung doesn't like. He become angry and you immediately go to turn off the TV. Why apologize? I'm sorry, but Taehyung, no, you don't need to apologize to mom. I like her just the way she is. So mom, for my wife, you don't need to give any of your compliments. I don't like it. Mrs. Kang, adding with a smile. No, son, your mom is just giving her suggestion, but if she felt bad because of your wife, then we are sorry. Taehyung coldly to his stepfather. No, she doesn't need your suggestion. Hearing their apologies and seeing Taehyung's behavior towards them make you feel bad. You bow to them for your mistake and speak softly. Van, I'm sorry, mom and dad. I won't repeat it again. Mrs. Kang, seriously, I hope you won't, because if you keep doing things like this, then I will not accept you as my daughter in law. She said this with a small smile, which you don't like, tears welling up in your eyes. Taehyung noticed. He became angry at his mom's behavior. Taehyung shouting, just to shut up, Mrs. Kang. Othapo, after hearing his mom's word, you feel bad because you had already told Taehyung about this. And he was also like your childish behavior. While his mother doesn't like you, this kind of behavior of childish. Taehyung don't like. That's why he doesn't respond and doesn't give you a chance to speak with them. Why? They are your chance, Taehyung calmly. They are nothing to me. I will tell you everything. Taehyung started walking towards his bedroom, while Mrs. Kang and Mr. Kang looked at each other, trying to escape from there. But they were failed because there are many bodyguards. Otherwise, Mrs. Kang and Mr. Kang are not real Taehyung's parents. They only want his money. They want him to marry his cousin because Taehyung is a multimillionaire. Mrs. Kang is actually the sister of Taehyung's real mother, but Taehyung knows everything, and that's why he hates them. The other reason of Taehyung hated them because they threw him out of the snatched his entire property when he was only 5 years old. Now he has become a billionaire on his own hand. Taehyung walked into the bedroom. You are about to ask him something, but before you can, he quickly starts telling you about his life with his parents from the beginning, and you are listening him calmly. After hearing his sad story, you start to feel bad for Taehyung and say sorry to him because it was also your mistake. Whine softly while kissing his hair. I'm sorry because of me you are being through so much. I won't do things like this again. I'm sorry, Taehyung. No, don't even think that. I will always be here for you and I will never be upset with you because my love is true for you. Yet both the conversation was a break when Taehyung's phone rang. He became annoying, get up from the bed with a sad, pale face and start talking to his secretary about his work. Why? I don't know why, but today after seeing his parents, I miss my own. He didn't let me talk to them, saying he didn't want. And when I signed the marriage certificate, he promised he would take me to my parents' house, but he hasn't done yet. I have to talk to him about this. After cutting the call, you want to say something to him, but he stopped you. Jaehyung quickly taking his suit from the cupboard, his voice a little tense. I'm sorry, but I have to go to the office for some emergency work. Why? But you say today was your day off. Then, Jaehyung, I know, but I'm sorry. I have to go. Otherwise, I won't be able to leave you. It's important. We will talk when I get back, okay? Without waiting for your response, he quickly goes towards the bathroom and after getting ready, without saying anything, he leaves the bedroom, leaving you alone. Vahan, he is always like this. When he talked to his secretary, I don't understand why she called him to the office every Sunday. Othapo, after marrying you, whenever Taehyung had time for you, his secretary would always spoil his Sunday. But Taehyung can't live without you, so he always get holiday on other day instead of Sunday. You are thinking about your past happy life with your family, how you end up marrying Taehyung and now accepting him. You know his love is true for you. With those thoughts, you fall asleep on the bed. 10 days later, you are angrily throwing pillow on the floor because after that the Taehyung hasn't come or spoke to you, which make you even more frustrated. Your mind is covering with a lot of thoughts while the maid tried to calm you down. Maid, walking towards you. Please, ma'am, calm down. Sir might come back soon. One, stopping her, throwing a pillow towards the floor. Stop, stop, right there. As you get angry, everyone stand away from you. One, loudly to everyone, I don't want anyone in my bedroom, just to get out. You reach for another pillow to throw, but realizing there are none left, you grab a jar from the table and sprinkle water on the floor. Maid, please listen to us. Boss strictly ordered us not to leave you alone. If we do, then he will fire us from the job. When I don't care about anybody, he has time for you to talk, but not a single call for me. The maid aren't going to leave you, but you give strictly order to them and start yelling. Van sitting on the floor, holding her knees, tears falling from your eyes. First, he didn't complete my wish, and now he can't even talk to me. Also, for the past few days, you haven't been eating properly because you don't like the food that wasn't made by Taehyung. 10 days later, Taehyung started to move a little and suddenly opened his eyes, which make everyone in the room happy. Taehyung, I don't know, but suddenly I start remembering my little one, and I saw that she was crying, so I can't do anything, and I fear not hearing her voice, so I move. But when I opened my eyes, I found myself in a hospital room. I saw Jimin and my secretary Lena. My eyes searched for my little one. Jimin placing a hand on his forehead. Finally, you are awake. I hope you are feeling better, Taehyung. Taehyung just nodded, but his eyes keep searching for you. Jimin noticed this and speak. Jimin, seriously, sister-in-law doesn't know about you because I didn't want to tell her that you are in a coma. Hearing his words, Taehyung is shocked and then start to remembering what just happened in the mission. Otherwise, when Taehyung went on the mission, someone attacked on his company. And after that, something is blurry in front of his eyes. Taehyung, what happened? Did you do anything about the company? Otherwise, Jimin is also part of a Taehyung worker. Just like Taehyung, they have been a best friend from the beginning. Jimin, sitting beside Taehyung and nodding, yeah, I handle everything. No one can dare to look towards your company. Hearing this good news from Jimin, a small smile appeared on Taehyung's face. Taehyung, thank you. I expect this from you. Jimin, looking tense, but Taehyung, what do you mean, but a confused look? Jimin seriously to Taehyung, but I didn't want to sister-in-law to get the stress about you, so I didn't tell her about your condition. We didn't know when you did wake up, that's why. Taehyung knows that if anything happened to him, you would be. Don't talk to him. Taehyung placing a hand on Jimin's shoulder. Okay, don't stress about it. I will handle her. After saying this, Taehyung starts to get up from the bed, but everyone tells him not to get up. However, he just wants to see you. So without thinking about anything, he just walking. Ignoring the doctor's suggestion, Taehyung walked out of the hospital room, determined to see you. Jimin tried to stop him, but knows it's pointless when Taehyung had Jimin sang, at least take the doctor's advice seriously, Taehyung. Don't strain yourself. Taehyung, I will be fine. I just need to see my wife without turning back. Otherpo, Taehyung is feeling so bad about hearing that how you felt in his absence because he knew how much you depend on him and the thought of you being angry, sad. Meanwhile, at the mansion, you were sitting on the bed, staring out of the window. You hadn't eaten properly in days, and your once happy smile fade away. Why hasn't he come back? Did I do something wrong? Why he didn't inform me that where he was going? The maids tried to their best to cheer you up, but nothing worked. You felt bad and confused. After a few hours, the sound of car pulling into the driveway caught your attention. You rush to the window and see Taehyung stepping out of the car, looking little upset and sad. Right, he's back, but why now? Why didn't he call or tell me anything? Taehyung enters the mansion, his sharp eyes scanning for you. As soon as he steps, the maids bow to him. Taehyung heads straight to the bedroom. Taehyung softly as he opened the door. Little one, you don't respond, still sitting on the bed with your arms crossed, seeing your cold behavior. Taehyung's heart filled little bed. He walks towards you. Taehyung sitting beside you. His voice is little with guilt. I'm sorry, little one. Wine, without looking at him, your voice. Sorry, you didn't even tell me where you were. You left me alone, Taehyung. Do you know how I was stressed about you? Tears began to welling up in your eyes, but you quickly wiped them away. Taehyung, placing a hand on your shoulder. I had to leave suddenly for an important mission. It was a little important and I didn't want you to stress for me, but I realized. Van, turning to him, you think not telling me would make me tension free? Do you know how many or how much I cried just for you? But you didn't call to me, and instead of me, you are just giving order to the maids, saying softly, I'm sorry, my love. I'm so sorry. I won't leave you alone like this again. I promise you. Hearing his soft voice, your anger begins to fade away. You start to crying when marveling. You are so bad, husband, Taehyung. Taehyung, stroking your hair. I know, but I will do whatever it takes to make it up to you. Just don't cry. I can't see you like this. You say in your position while crying. And Taehyung just tried to make you feel happy while sniffling. You are not allowed to leave me like that again, ever. Taehyung nodding. Never, I promise you. After hearing soft and calm voice, make you little happy and smile on your face, and you start to become a little normal one. You still have to make up for it, so I want a special that from you. Tell you anything for my queen, just to say the word. Smirking. The room filled with laughter as you both start planning for your special day. You told him about visiting your parents' home, and he happily agreed to your wish, taking you there to meet them, which made you even happier. Otherpo Taehyung hid about his mission because he didn't want you to tense about him. You also hide that you know because Jimin informed you of everything before he could arrive there. Hiding something from your life partner. It's not right, but sometimes it is a responsibility. The end.